2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another, and they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Nurkic. Porzingis passes to Kleba, and Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Lillard against Doncic. Richardson the pass to Porzingis. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Doncic kicks to Richardson. Off target from outside. Trailblazers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break.
That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Doncic, here we go. Porzingis inside, working on Nurkic. The three-pointer no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. And a wide-open look for McCollum. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The offensive rebound. Richardson the pass to Kleba. Tries again. Porzingis trying to get free. And the nice bucket inside from Kleba.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
High post, Nurkic. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now, here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. Count that one.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard dishes to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Fires the three. And it's Lillard missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Simons the pass to Lillard. Count it. Good. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Finney-Smith kicks to Richardson. Passes to Cauley-Stein. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Marjanovic. Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. Then there's Cauley-Stein. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Canner, high post. Marjanovic on him. Pocket 6. Lillard. And it's in there. He's got 16.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Richardson with it. Lillard picks him up. Richardson the pass to Doncic. He kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Doncic. Richardson the bounce pass. Shoots inside. Marjanovic, no good. Portland leading by 6. Lillard with no one around. And the 3 off target. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Richardson dishes to Cauley-Stein. Kicks it out to Richardson. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Over in the corner, Lillard. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Cauley-Stein. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Doncic.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Lillard with it. 16 points for him. Anthony can't hit. Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Now just a 2-point Portland lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And there's the pass to Anthony. Inside, here's Cantor. Out to Anthony. Doncic against Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Doncic passes to Richardson. For the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Anferny Simons.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent. I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
To the inside, Powell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. From deep. Redick with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Brunson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's McCollum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in, and then for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Powell, and Porzingis subbed in for Maxi Kleber. Brunson against Lillard. Brunson, good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Brunson against Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Redick with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Lillard against Brunson. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And so it's tied. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is leading the way at the start. It was Damian Lillard. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Powell. Giles is out there with Nurkic. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Doncic looking it over. A pass to Porzingis that gives them the lead. Porzingis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Doncic outside. Pass to Kleber. And it's good, 2 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Richardson, good.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
It's McCollum on the wing. Fires for 3. No good. And here is Kleber. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Giles. And Anthony subbed in for Anthony Simons. Dallas also making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Cullen passes to Powell. Here's Anthony, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Mavericks, Redick comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Shoots over Covington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Lillard. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Here's Brunson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of this.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Portland. Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
On the wing, Hardaway. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Passes it to Lillard. Here's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Covington, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Outside Hardaway. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Redick. Up again. And another shot. There's the triple. That shot missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. J.J. Redick is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Just 2 to shoot. Powell, that's good.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
McCollum's checked in for Powell. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Covington against Porzingis. Pass to Nurkic. Portland needs to get off a shot. And Lillard gets it to go.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Left side, Jones. Outside, Covington. Lillard looking around. Covington dishes to Lillard. Back to Covington. Over Porzingis. Covington's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Redick. Out to Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Covington.
Well, just incredible anticipation and hops by Robert Covington.
Doncic outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nurkic against Hardaway. Doncic kicks to Hardaway for 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. Covington into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Robert Covington, calm, cool, and collected.
Now Doncic. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Lillard against Doncic. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. There's the pass to Cannon. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Finney Smith. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Powell, the pass to McCollum. Lillard against Doncic. Back to Lillard. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Marjanovic. It falls!
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
McCollum gets to Lillard. To the paint. Gets it out to McCollum. Nurkic the pass to McCollum. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Richardson outside. Lets the 3 fly. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous... be available tonight.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. Porter looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Wide open look here for Murray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
McCollum against Porter. Here's Jokic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And yes, it's good.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard outside. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. Passes it to Barton. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Powell for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Murray surveying the D. There's the dish to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Simons, the pass to Canner. It's McCollum on the wing. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Pass to Millsap. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and Green gets it to go. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Simons. They need this, and he sinks the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Murray outside. Campazzo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but
when I'm training in the summer,
the team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the floor for Portland, Anthony out there with Jones. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point. The pass to Dozier. Outside Millsap. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to McGee. And Anthony sends it back.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Portland trailing here. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And it's McCollum in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. McCollum's got 9.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Down low. Here's McGee. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Let's go.
And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Jones. McCollum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. Denver with the ball. Open shot by Murray. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Murray against Lillard. To the middle. Stolen by McGee. Pushing it up. Here's Barton. Outside for Murray. Back to Barton. Here's Dozier. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Anthony taking his time here. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kanter. And Robert Covington subbed in for Derek Jones. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Michael Porter in for Will Barton. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. The shot missing. Murray with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Denver in the lead. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Well, it's interesting when Jokic was playing with Nurkic and they cleared the room for Jokic to take over at the center position. He's taken on that responsibility. He's taken on the star role. He's accepting it and excelling at it.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Not bad. Nurkic with a nice shot there, especially off of that assist.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Bull. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Second chance shot, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Lillard scanning the floor. Goes up on the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Portland grabs the miss. The drive by Nurkic. Sees the alley-oop, and that's the final possession. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Aaron Gordon. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter at the small forward position. Trailblazers trail by 5. Passes it to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
Murray outside. Barton outside. He kicks it to Porter. Wide open look. And it's rebounded by Covington. And for Portland, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And a wide open look for McCollum. Porter pulls it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
And Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. So for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Jones comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. McCollum passes to Kanter. Back to McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
To the left side wing. Pass to Jokic. Here's Dozier. Outside Gordon. Good on the triple. Gordon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the pass to McCollum from deep three-point range. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
As CJ's saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Pass to Jokic. Inside, Covington with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Passes it to Dozier. The 3. The putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 12 in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Kanter against Jokic. Left side Covington. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. Good work defensively by Millsap. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Gordon. And a switch here also for Portland. Anthony's checked in. Pass to Jokic. From downtown. Denver the rebound. Millsap kicks to Dozier. Green passes to Jokic. Shoots over Kanter. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Simons. Misses off the left iron.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
This one for 3. Kept alive. Jokic on the follow. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low, Jokic. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good. Jokic. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, C.J. McCollum out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Nurkic in its center. Murray outside. Barton dishes to Murray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Lillard outside. And Portland again with the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to McGee. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Barton passes to Millsap. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Barton outside. Ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Porter. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nurkic dishes to McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A 3-pointer off the mark. Denver leading by 8. In the corner, Murray with it. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. Passes to Porter. Here's Barton. And again, Denver no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Robert Covington's checked in for Kanter. Lillard from outside, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Murray Murray with it. Here's Bull. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Pass to McCollum. From deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Dozier, great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Just straight quickness. Lillard showing off the effortless blow-by.
Lillard against Murray. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. The pass to Bull. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
Cantor checked in for Portland.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
The rebound by Giles. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Connects from three-point range. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. And short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Gordon in at the 4 slot. And for the Mavericks, they've got the power on that throwdown.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Richardson gets a wide open look. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. And Doncic finishes inside. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Denver making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Murray against Doncic. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Here's Marjanovic. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Porzingis, here we go. Murray against Richardson. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Barton, wide open, he fires. Offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Richardson left side. To the middle. Out to Doncic. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit from in close. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Porter. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Sweet move. And the shot goes in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porzingis finds Brunson. Throws it up high. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Brunson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And Bull pulls it down. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jokic against Porzingis. Martin left side. Pass to Bull. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Bull's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Brunson. Powell. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid in getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From the top of the key. Tries again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Brunson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. We recently checked
the mentality of how we play and how we move the ball.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Paul Millsap. He's out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Dozier in at the 2. Kicks it out to Gordon. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Doncic is checked in for Jalen Brunson. So it's the Mavericks now. 6-point game. Now Doncic. And there's the feed to Cauley-Stein. From the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Campazzo, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. 2 on none, no one back to stop this. Goes up, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. On the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. Denver making a switch here. Mavericks trail by 4. And here is Doncic.
Backside.
And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Murray against Doncic. And plenty of contact on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A different look for Denver. Bol comes in for JaVale McGee. Jokic subbed in for Paul Millsap. And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside for Redick. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Campazzo, Richardson covering. Pass to Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Denver. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. It's Richardson on the wing. Top of the key, Porzingis. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bull pulls it down. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And it's Gordon missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Marjanovic, the pass to Brunson. The 17-footer. That's good on the jump shot.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
The Nuggets leading by 5. To the inside. Passes it to Dozier. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. The Nuggets with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the... After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you feel? And that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Bol Bol.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Mavericks, Richardson is out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And here's Richardson outside. The Mavericks rebound on the wing, Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Marjanovic. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Richardson against Murray. It's deflected.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Porter. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks trail by 9.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks, but you got to remember Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
In the corner, Murray with it. They get the rebound, and McGee kicks to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Doncic against Murray. Porzingis with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Hardaway. Nice D from Porter.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, +10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Jokic. He gets it in there. Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Porter finds Jokic. Back to Porter. Murray for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
1:24 left in the third. Murray against Doncic. Murray outside. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Murray's got 7.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Barton against Doncic. Richardson outside. Outside, Porzingis. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to McGee. Barton outside. Jokic with it. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And that one's good by Porter.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Doncic kicks to Richardson. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets lead by 11. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Nuggets leading by 11. So on the floor for Denver. Ole is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Now the dish to Clark. Over to the wing. Campazzo. No good with the triple. The Mavericks shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Feeds to Cauley Stein. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. That one misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. And now the Nuggets, fast break, floats it up for Millsap, and it's denied. It's Redick on the wing, and there's the pass to Brunson. Basket good.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Now the feed to Bull. Elbow shot is on the way. They get it again. Here's Clark. Right side Millsap. Clark trying to get open. Here's Bull. And finally they hit one. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Cauley Stein passes to Marjanovic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Finney Smith. The putback. They shoot again. Out to Porzingis. Passes it to Brunson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Dozier. That one good for 2.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Campazzo. Brunson covering. To the middle. Bull, that's good. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Now here's Brunson. T right on him. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Campazzo. Brunson covering. Redick against Gordon. Pass to Dozier. On the clock. Millsap left side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Josh Richardson's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson for the Nuggets. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic with it. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Murray surveying the D. The pass to Jokic. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Man, that technical's really a killer. Takes it from a one-possession game to 2.
Here's Murray. And again, Denver no good. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Murray up on top. McGee, the pass to Barton. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. The pass to Hardaway. Richardson against McCollum. Richardson kicks to Marjanovic. Clock at 6. That shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Giles. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the field.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Yep, that one goes in there.
This is who McCollum is, someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Lillard. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And again, it's Portland converting.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display for McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
Doncic against Lillard. And Doncic gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And it's Lillard missing. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Good on the bucket.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Lillard surveying the D. Down low. Porzingis with the block. Kicks it out to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. The putback. Missed it. even after all those chances. Lillard against Doncic. Richardson for 3 from 13. And it's Doncic missing. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Knocked loose. Nurkic, the pass to Giles. Back to Nurkic. Count that bucket.
But what good positioning by Nurkic. I mean, he has his shot all picked out. He just needed that feed.
Doncic outside. And he makes that one.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Lillard outside. A rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Giles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Jones. Brunson finds Hardaway. Over McCollum. Hardaway passes to Powell. Back to Hardaway. The feed to Powell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's McCollum. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Powell. Out to Hardaway. And Brunson has it in the corner. Dishes it to Powell. Good work defensively by Anthony.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Pass to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Look at that awareness. Such a heads-up play to kick it back.
Brunson with it. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
I know that when the main guy...
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got McCollum. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Simons in at the guard position.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Porzingis is checked in for Powell.
A great awareness on the floor from Kanter right there. Spots an opening and feeds for the assist.
Brunson scanning the floor. He lobs it up, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
And the chemistry Cauley Stein has with his guys is evident. He knows when to go for these alley-oops.
Cullen passes to Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Brunson still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the wing on the left. Looking for Cauley Stein. He gets it there. Shoots over Cantor. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. Portland leading by 4. The 3 from McCollum in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brunson finds Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
That would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Dallas. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein. Josh Richardson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Harry Giles comes in for Jones. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simon. Lillard against Marjanovic. And so they foul intentionally. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Doncic outside. Passes to Marjanovic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. 1:31 left to play in the first half. And the shot goes in. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lobs it up for Anthony. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Richardson the pass to Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I like you basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Here's Lillard. 43 seconds left in the first half. And that one drops for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Marjanovic. 4 on the shot clock. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Doncic.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Doncic outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. Shaq, how to... And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slot. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, down low. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
For Portland, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Porzingis. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by McCollum. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Powell. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Marjanovic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Richardson the pass to Marjanovic. Now Doncic, covered by Lillard. And Doncic throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Here's Finney-Smith. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers leading by 10. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Simons the pass to Cantor. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kicks it out to Jones. Lobs it up for Cantor. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Redick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, look, an outstanding role player. Redick is an incredible sniper. He feels comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Anthony's checked in for Portland. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. McCollum with the bounce pass. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
A true inside-outside player. We know Cantor can hit a 3, but he's at his best closer in.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Here's Powell. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. And the basket by McCollum.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Brunson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 12. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Good work there as it goes. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Reddick.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Richardson, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Inside, stolen by Brunson. Here's Powell. Good.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Reddick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Over Richardson. McCollum, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Finney Smith kicks to Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard attacking. That one goes. Count it. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
A pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
Here's Brunson. Misses the three. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland, Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Jones.
Oh, you see that? Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Richardson outside. Rebound by Nurkic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Pass to Powell. Doncic against Lillard. 6 to shoot. Mavericks trail by 14. Richardson finds Marjanovic. Good on the shot.
A well-rounded talent. In addition to scoring, Richardson is also a skilled addition to rock.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Lillard attacking over Doncic. The 10-footer finds the target. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Doncic against Lillard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Nurkic the pass to Powell. Lillard attacking. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And it's Doncic missing. Portland leading by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Derek Jones. The Trailblazers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Powell kicks to Lillard. McCollum outside. Fires the three. But they recover it. Fires for three. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard left side. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Porzingis inside.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
What an athlete Richardson is. Outstanding at knifing his way inside and converting.
Lillard against Richardson. Passes it to Kanter. Lillard left side. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And you can tell Lillard loves to test his range. I mean, he's showing how confident he is pulling the trigger.
Outside, Porzingis. Off on that one. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Chris. right into. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Will Barton is out there with Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gordon's running. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. That's a 2 from Powell. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
To the paint, Nurkic with the steal. Lillard against Porter. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Murray up on top. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, he really stopped short on that one. The poise, the body control of McCollum, especially evident there when he pulls up.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Lillard after the Nuggets pick up 2. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Now McCollum following Will Barton's three-point attempt. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Barton down low. Gordon finds Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Cantor. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray dishes to Gordon. Here's Millsap. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
McCollum outside. Over Murray. McCollum finds Cantor. Over Jokic. That's good from Cantor on the assist by McCollum.
Good combination of power and finesse by Cantor. Helps him finish strong through contact.
Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Count it.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. That shot off the mark. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Anthony. Here's Cantor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Murray surveying the D. The pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McCollum. Here's Simons. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time? And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Southwest, I mean, you need to cure.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Paul Millsap out there with Porter. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the shooting guard. Here's McGee. The short one's on the money. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. McCollum against Millsap, rebounded by McGee. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's in off the backboard. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Cantor, and the layup's good off the glass. Cantor's got 4 this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Offline with his 3. Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A solo fast break. Lobs it up for Anthony. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Derek Jones. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Jokic. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Jokic has got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Now a timeout called by Portland, and Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Giles checked in for Robert Covington. Jokic with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Lillard. Launches a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Here's Denver now. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Jokic. It's Barton on the wing. Jokic kicks to Murray. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard outside. Powell for 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Murray against Lillard. Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Murray outside. Barton outside. Bull.
Great defensive effort from Nurkic.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Porter in the corner. It's good from long range. Porter's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nuggets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
To the inside. Covington with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. And that one, good. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition. and that helps get the rhythm going.
And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Clark.
A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Powell for 3. Barton with the rebound.
Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Lillard scanning the floor. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 8.
That's the strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
Kicks it to Barton. Campazzo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding. A tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out in a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
Gordon finds McGee, and the shot goes down. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Lillard attacks. Look at that.
Just straight quickness. Lillard showing off the effortless blow-by.
Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Millsap left side. It's Barton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The 17-footer. Powell pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones comes in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Portland no good that time either. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Porter. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Simons. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Porter. That one good for 2. Porter's got 5 now.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray. Count that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Powell, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Dozier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nugget. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Dozier in at the 2 guard. That one drops for him.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Millsap. Out to the right wing. Murray kicks to Dozier. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Murray, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Powell, that's good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Murray up on top. And it's Murray with the jam.
Surprising quickness. Murray bearing his head down and just sprinting to the rack.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony, and McCollum subbed in for Derek Jones. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Millsap, and it's Green in for Michael Porter. Dozier uses the glass to finish the layup. Dozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Nurkic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. From deep, Green. The putback. Jokic on the follow. Now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Simons surveying the D. McCollum outside. The shot from 20 feet away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McCollum's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Now the pass to Dozier. Shot clock at 6. Murray, the pass to Green. Shoots over Powell. Jokic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Simon. A putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Murray kicks to Dozier. Pass to Green. Here's Jokic. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. High, arcing shot. Count it!
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Murray outside. He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Murray. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
For the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lillard with it. Yes!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up. All right, David, great job. Up next, Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for Denver, they've got Bol. Will Barton is out there with Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And Doncic gets it to go.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Barton. And here is Murray. Keeps it alive. Jokic on the follow. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Doncic feeling it out. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And Denver decides to take their first timeout here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barton kicks the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
He's off on the second.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Porzingis, here we go. Richardson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Richardson.
Well, he is so comfortable with his superstar status in the league. Porzingis excellent on the catch and shoot.
Murray left side. Bull, that's good. Bull's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis inside. Jokic defending. Porzingis can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Porter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Porzingis, here we go. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bull. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 7.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
On the wing, Doncic. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Porzingis passes to Powell. Yep, it counts.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Murray against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Brunson. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Campazzo. Brunson covering. Millsap takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Here's Brunson, and he lays it straight in. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Inside. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Paul Millsap out there with Gordon, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the 2 spot. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. McGee on the double team. Brunson the pass to Powell. Back to Brunson. Sweet little floater. Brunson's got 6. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Denver leading by 3. Redick with the rebound. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Cauley Stein passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Pass to McGee. Here's Gordon. Millsap trying to get open. It's good from Gordon on the assist by McGee. Gordon's got his first points in this one. And Gordon over to help. And Redick kicks to Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Here's Powell. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
The dish to McGee. And he banks in the layup. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Redick with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Marjanovic comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Hardaway, no good. Denver leading by 3. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Josh Richardson subbed in for J.J. Redick. Marjanovic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. It's 2-on-1. Here's Green. Martin, great positioning on the putback. Martin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Marjanovic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Murray against Doncic. They kick it out to Green for 3. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Murray, the pass to Barton. It's rebounded by Doncic. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Richardson.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that one's good. Marjanovic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good, and one of the strengths of this Denver team is their depth. Shaq, it's been that way for, and that's
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Bol Bol.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. Here's Brunson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nuggets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first one falls. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Murray against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Powell. And he gets the bucket. Powell's got 8.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Murray against Brunson. McGee in the corner. And the pass to Dozier. Denver passing it around. Down low. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's still filling out that frame, but the greyhound physique of Porzingis well suited to transition play.
Murray surveying the D. He dishes it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brunson the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Campazzo up again. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. 7-foot shot. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. And it's tied up with that one. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Dozier, covered by Redick. To the paint, here's Nagy, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. A nice shot by Dozier. Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That's tipped. Porter with it. Hardaway picks him up. Jokic kicks to Dozier. Back to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Jokic gets rolling, all 250 pounds of him, he's a load to try to stop off the bounce.
And Jokic drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Doncic outside. Martin with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 4. It's Millsap with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And since Millsap joined the league back in 2006, grit has been his calling card. Some contact won't stop him from attacking.
He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Doncic outside. Outside, Redick. No good on the 3. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Bull, the pass to Barton. Lays it up and banks it in. Barton's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Doncic dishes to Redick. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Nuggets leading by 4. Martin with it. 8 points for him. Here's Bull. And Jokic gets it to go.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Porter. Then there's Bull. And it's Green in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bol. Jokic comes in for JaMychal Green, and it's Aaron Gordon in for Porter. The Mavericks also with a sub. Finney Smith's checked in. Clock at 4. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Jokic. McGee in the high post. Murray right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Richardson. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Floats it up for Jokic. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Barton against Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Over Jokic. Porzingis can't hit. Denver leading by 12. And Jokic slings it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets with some changes. Bol, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Porter subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Murray outside. All sorts of time. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
And stolen by Bol. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Doncic outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Out to Doncic. Gets an open look and hits. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
What excellent feel for the game. Luka Doncic might be young, but he can beat and understand any defensive scheme.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Passes to Richardson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Again, the miss by Murray.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Finney Smith. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Jokic with the steal. From deep. Denver the rebound. Outside for Murray. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Al Richardson. Count that one.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one.